Shalom, 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 Israel. I want to start this by giving all honor, all praise, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Chakwadash. That's what his word so ignorantly calls God and Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit in the ancient Paleo Hebrew tongue. I want to give double honors to the elder of the men of Israel camp, Elder Kazak, who teaches well, who rules well. I want to give double honors to the elders across the four corners of the earth, starting with GMS from Elder Tahar on down. I want to give salutations to the brothers of the hopeful elect. I want to give a shout out to the brothers that are of the speckled bird, causing confusion among the heathen. To all y'all brothers, I like to say shalom. All right, and this is just a word on these women. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna name this, but you know, for the men that have wives, I mean, I got you. You got a good one, man. Big con, all praises, man, all praises. But if you don't even go searching, man. Just be single, and focus on the truth, man. Focus on the gospel, on Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah. You know, yeah, that's really what we're here to do, man. And I mean, if you gon' I ain't saying, you know what I mean, go to your room and just sit, you know what I'm saying. But hey, some men do, you know. I mean, the elder don't deal with nobody, you know what I mean. He's a strong man, you know. He could be alone, man. He could be alone, you know. But that's a beautiful brother, man. Tough shit that he does, man. Not all men can do that, but it's not against the law if you go and have you a woman or something, you know what I mean? But if in this day and time, bro, you find a woman, bro, she's most likely gonna be trash, bro. She's most likely gonna be trash, you know? Yeah, not even most likely. She is gonna be trash. Because first off, she ain't even gonna be no virgin. You know what I mean? She ain't gonna be no virgin. She probably got 10, 20 bodies up under her, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, why? No point. Why? Ain't no point at all. So, don't even deal, man. You know? Alright. And I'm gonna read this in the KJV and in the NLT. Alright. This is 1 Corinthians 7:26. I suppose, therefore, that this is good for present distress. I say that it is good for a man so to be. Art thou bound unto a wife? Seek it not to be loosed. Art thou loosed from a wife? Seek not a wife. Alright, so what he's saying is, art thou bound to a wife? Meaning, do you have a wife? Right? And if you do have a wife, what? Seek not to be loosed. So if you have a wife, don't seek to leave that woman, you know what I'm saying? Because you're married unto her, right? Now it says, art thou loosed from a wife? Seek not a wife. So seek not a wife. So a man that does not have a wife, bro, don't go seeking for one. You know, don't because it's gonna be turmoil for you, man. You know, once they get into once they start to understand their place, bro, and what a man will and will not do, she's gonna start to do shit, you know what I mean? She's gonna start vexing Jake, man. You know? She's gonna start to do little dumb shit, you know, that's gonna trigger you and piss you off. You know? Shit, she could even go and lie with another man. I mean, I know brothers that's dealing with that. You know? So fuck seeking a wife, man. You know, if you're gonna go have sex, man, go do that. You know what I mean? But don't try and bring her home and have her all up in the house, you know what I'm saying? Trying to have a happy home and a happy family, because that shit ain't gonna fucking work, man. Alright? It's not gonna work, bro. It's not. Alright, that's why he says, art thou loose from a wife? Seek not a wife. Meaning, don't go looking for her, bro. They ain't worth shit anyway. That's all you can do is have sex, bro, and get on through. You can't do nothing more. Alright? And if thou marry, thou hast not sinned. Alright? So if you do marry, but you know, it's not sin. You know, it's not. You know, it's not wrong. But we're saying don't. And that's listening to wise counsel, man. You know, that's just listening to wise counsel, bro. The brother right here, is sin. Bro, if you marry, you won't sin, but you will have trouble in the flesh. Okay, we're gonna keep reading. Verse 28. But and if thou marry, thou hast not sinned. And if a virgin marry, she has not sinned. And it said, if a virgin marries, she has not sinned, because a woman that has already had sex is supposed to be bound to that man for life, bro. And that goes into Yahushua with the Samaritan woman, you know, when they were at the well, and she told him, Yahushua told the woman, thou hast had. He told her, go get your husband, and she said, I have no husband. Yahushua basically told her, you're lying. You have 5 husbands, and the one that you with right now ain't your husband. And she said, sir, I perceive that thou art a prophet. Well, Khan, he's the ultimate. He's the ultimate prophet. But Khan, that goes to say why he said, and if a virgin married, because that woman, she was supposed to stay with that man that she was with. She was supposed to stay with the man that took her virginity, and she didn't. Therefore, she committed adultery, and she deserves death for that, man. You know, you're married unto someone. You can't leave just because. You know, for anything can happen. Even if that man go deal with another woman, you can't leave him just because of that. You're wrong. It's in the scriptures, and that's what these bitches can't fucking grasp, man. They can't get it, bro. And it is what it is. We don't care. Move along. Don't talk to us. Don't deal with us. Get the fuck out of here, man. Right? Excuse me for cursing so much, but you know, men go through situations and it make Jake mad. You know what I'm saying? You can do like the elder been saying, man. You can do all that you can for a woman, bro. You could be with a woman 10, 15 years doing everything perfect. Soon as you can't do that no more, be that perfection for her no more, and you got blemishes now, bro, watch how she start acting, man. Because you're not of use. You're not of use anymore. Well, you can't do this, and that, so I gotta find somebody else. This ain't it right here. He falling off. He ain't doing what he used to be doing. And that's the woman, man. You know, but Salakin, for going off a little bit, but if a virgin marries, she has not sinned, right? Because she's a virgin. If a woman is not a virgin and she goes and has sex with another man other than the one that popped her first, then she's an adulteress, man. All right. If a virgin marries, she has not sinned. Nevertheless, such shall have trouble in the flesh, but I spare you. So you will have trouble in the flesh, meaning you will have trouble within that relationship with that woman, bro. All right. Verse 29. But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none. Because what? She gonna do you bad. She gonna cheat. The woman cheating is part of the curses, man. That's part of the curses. I'm finna go get it. Right? You will be as though you don't have a wife, man. It will be as though you don't have a wife. I think it's 28 and 30, right? Come on, all right? Here, let me start at 15 so y'all get it. But it will come to, let me start at 1. So if we would have did everything right, we would have got blessings, but we did everything wrong. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently and look unto the voice of thy God, of Yahweh thy power, to observe and to do all of these commandments which I command thee this day, that Yahweh thy power will set thee above all nations of the earth. And these are all the blessings, man. All right. But we didn't listen. All right. So verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not, right, hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all the curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Right? So all these curses have come upon us. All right? Verse 30. Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lay with her. Boom. That's adultery right there. It's adultery right there. That woman got to die. That man got to go too. If he done slept with your woman, you know, knowingly, he got to go. He got to go. Right? Right? Okay, so, And please understand, a man can take multiple wives. A woman cannot be with multiple men, bro. It's just the way it is. I didn't make this up. I just follow it, okay? Thou shalt, verse 30, thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Thou shalt build an house, and shall not dwell therein. Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and thou shalt not gather the grapes thereof. All right, now with this, and thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. You're not gonna be there because of all the turmoil, all the bullshit that goes on. You know, all the vexation that goes on, bro. And the elder is a part of that. You know, too much shit, man. Man, all of these elders of GMS will tell you, man. You can deal with a woman, bro. Don't fucking marry her. I mean, not marry her. Don't try and be with her. Have her dwelling in the house. You know, because I wanted that shit, but like the elder said on Saturday, man, after camp, you niggas living in y'all own delusion, man, because that is delusion. That's delulu as fuck. That is delulu. It is, man. It is. All of, man, having anything here is delusion. You know? It is. It just is what it is, man. It just is what it is. Can't change it. All right. Oh, hold on. All right, look. Such is the way, this is Proverbs 30 and 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth, and said, I have done no wickedness. Oh, man. All right. So, let's put this in perspective. All right. What Solomon is saying right here is this is what an adulterous woman is gonna do. Y'all can be sitting at the dinner table. I'm gonna lay it out for you. Y'all can be sitting at the dinner table eating, and she knows she done had sex with somebody else, right? Right. So she's eating, and she'll wipe her mouth when she get done eating, right? And say, I ain't slept with that man. I ain't do that. Man, I done seen it. Man. Literally. I done lived it. Man. Bro, just let these women be, bro. Let the women be, bro. Let them be. That's it. Just let them be. You wanna have sex? Do what you do, man. Don't bring her into the household trying to have a happy family. It will not work. It just won't work, man. You know? It just won't. All right. Where am I going to start off? I'll start at the top. The point is at 26. Well, I'm going to start at 26. All right? I'm just going to get to the point. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands is bands. Whoso pleaseth Yahweh shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her, man. Right? Behold, this I have found, said the preacher, counting one by one to find out the account, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. So Solomon is saying he's looking for this, but he ain't found it, right? One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I not found. Come on, man. And this is Solomon talking now. So he done had 1,000. Oh, let's go to it. He done had 1,000 women now. What is it? 1 Kings, I believe. Maybe. Is it 11? Yeah. All right. So look. But King Solomon started at the top. Kings 11:1. But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonians, and Hittites. So he dealing with all different nations. He dealing with all of them. Okay. All right, verse 2. Of the nations concerning which Yahweh said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go into them, neither shall they come in unto you, for they will surely turn your heart away after their gods. And Solomon clave unto these in love. So he clave unto the woman in love, and to those women in love, right? There's a lot of women. And he had 700 wives, princesses. So they were virgins, right? Those 700 wives, they were virgins, man. Okay? Why? Because it says wives. A wife, when you go into her as a virgin, right? When you go into a woman as a virgin, she's your wife, man. That's what it is. That's law. All right. And he had 700 wives, princesses, and 300 concubines, and his wives turned away his heart. So look, Solomon can say, among 1,000 women, he's not found one righteous, because he lived it. Look, boom, it's right there in verse 3. And you know it's talking about King Solomon, because in verse 1 it says, but King Solomon loved many strange women, right? Now verse 3, he had 700 wives, princesses, and 300 concubines, and his wives turned away his heart. Boom, there you go. That's 1,000. So among those 1,000 women, he ain't found one. There you go, man. There you go. There you go, man. I actually want this right here. All right, look. So in this right here, I'm just going to read it and then we'll go over it. All right. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure. And man, we do it every day, bro. We see some bad, thick, got a body and shit, like, damn, she cold-blooded. You know what I'm saying? Right? Well, he's saying don't do that, because most likely, she ain't shit. She ain't shit. But she ain't shit, man. All right? Verse 22. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach, man. You see that? She's full of anger, impudence, and much reproach, bro. A woman full of anger you don't want to deal with regardless. But she's impudent and much reproach. So not only is she mad, but she talking shit. She talking shit. You know? Reproach, reprove, you know what I'm saying? She on you about every little thing, man. Just talking shit. A wicked woman abated the courage, maketh a heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. Make Jake sigh and cry, man. Alright? So it says a wicked woman abateth. Abateth means to disregard or to leave, right? A wicked woman abateth the courage, making a heavy countenance and a wounded heart, man. Like when Jake going through shit with the woman, you see the countenance on their faces is falling, man. You know, he's feeling down and blue. And he can have a hurt heart. Cause that woman could, if she done left courage and some kind of wisdom, and she went off and did something crazy and dealt with another man, you know, bro, you're gonna be of heavy countenance and a wounded heart, man. Right? I've been there, bro. I've been there, man. Don't do it, bro. And I picked the worst of the worst. Why? Because nigga stumbled at the beauty of a woman and what she could do for Jake. Nah, bro. Nah. Alright. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. So through the woman we all die. So you weak ass niggas that's clinging to these women, being simps, noskis. No. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. We're not doing that, man. Yeah, these, man, it is some real simping 2/3 out here, man. Simping. Simping. All right. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad, meaning the liberty to do whatever the hell she want to do. Can't do whatever you do when you got a husband. You're subject unto him at all times. You know, and if you pick the wicked man, and that's on you, broad. Shit, you done it. All right. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh, give her a bill of divorce, and let her go. There you go. All right. Let me see. Is this what I want to get next? No, I think I was gonna end it with this. I mean, yeah. I mean, this is the same. Yeah. The point is in 12. All right. All right. So look, an evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro, and he that hath hold of her is as though he held a scorpion. Right. So if you got hold of this woman, it's as if you got a scorpion in your hand, can sting you at any time. Nigga, ow, man, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta leave her alone, bro. A drunken woman in a gatter abroad causes great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. So she gonna do anything. She gonna do anything. Shameless. Don't care. Just outside. Right? The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and her eyelids, meaning in her makeup and in her eyelids. Her facade, bro. So I say, stumble not at the beauty of a woman. All right? That's what. So it says through her putting on all that shit, bro. She's a whore. She's gonna put on all that shit. She's a whore, man. All right. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty, doing too damn much. Overmuch liberty, man. She doing whatever, whichever way the wind blows. Like it says in verse 7, to and fro, man. She shaking to and fro. All right. Watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when she hath found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. That's every man, all right? Dealing with every man. By every head she will sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. She's out here having sex, man. She's out here getting buzzed down. She will, by every head, she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. Open a bag that you put, a arrow bag is a quiver, right? You put arrows inside of the quiver. It's a bag, usually made out of leather or whatever. But when dealing with a woman, you get the idea. The birds and the bees. You know what I'm saying? All right. Verse 13, the grace of a wife delighteth her husband, and her discretion will fatten his bones, meaning make him happy. All right? Because she's graceful. Right? Verse 14, a silent and a loving woman is a gift of Yahweh, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. Right? So what he's saying is, it's beautiful to have a silent wife, man. What's that word? Clamorous. It's beautiful to have a woman that is not clamorous, right? A clamorous woman, I believe, is loud, right? So lock me if I'm wrong, but there's a scripture that talks about a clamorous woman, right? In fact, we're gonna go get it, all right? A shamefaced and faithful woman is double grace, right? And her continent mind cannot be valued. So a shamefaced and faithful woman is double grace, right? Because she'll be shamefaced when she does something wrong, and she's faithful unto you, right? He said it's a double grace, and her continent mind cannot be valued, right? As the sun when it ariseth in the high heaven, so is the beauty of a good wife and the ordering of her house, man. So he says it's as beautiful as looking as the sunrise, man. And that sun is giving light, man. It's giving life, you know. That's beautiful, man. All right. Look. A harlot shall be counted as spittle, right? That's my baby mother. It's my baby mother right there. It counted as nothing, bride. All right. But a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. But a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. All right. And that's not to say you've done that like we were all wicked at one point in time, bro. It is what it is, because you wasn't born in the truth, raised by your parents in truth. You know what I'm saying? So we were all wicked at one point in time. The Lord can send a woman because of something you did before truth. You know what I'm saying? So, right. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given unto him that feareth the Lord. And that's beautiful. So to the righteous man, he'll give a godly... to a righteous man, he'll give a godly woman. You know what I'm saying? A woman that will listen, that will do the things that that man needs, while being shamefaced, faithful, and full of grace, man. All right? A dishonest woman contemneth shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. So shameless, she has no shame in what she does. They just outside. It's actually a show called Shameless, man. Them fucking Gallaghers, they doing whatever, man. They just outside just doing shit. Shit, the daughter Fiona, she dealt with maybe 10 different dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? She's shameless. That's the name of the damn show. The whole family is shameless. Right? Right? But a woman that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. A woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all, but she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all. All right. What am I going to? Yeah, let me see if I can find this, because I said, oh, what a clamorous woman. Gone. Right here. Right? A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. Alright? So a foolish woman is loud as hell. Matter of fact, let's go and get it. What was that? Proverbs 9-19, was it? Dang, wasn't 9? What was that? Oh, Salakim 9-13. Khan, yeah, it means to be loud, man.
Strong's H 1993. Hama. Hama.
All right. It's to murmur, growl, roar, cry loud, mourn, rage, sound, make noise, tumult, be clamorous, be disquieted, be loud, be moved, be troubled, in an uproar. Con, that's a clamorous woman, man. All right. Big con. All right. So don't deal with them, because that's what all these bitches are, man. You know? That's what they are, bro. It's no way around it. We actually gonna go to oh. Oh no, this ain't what I want. Oh, yes, it is. Yeah. It's really just this one right here. It is better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious and angry woman. There you go. Ah, damn, what's the name just say? So it's better, and that's what that woman is gonna be, man. Right? Let's see. Look, Ecclesiasticus. Look, right here. Put it in yellow. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. You see how that line up, man? Look, same thing, man. Same thing. It is better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious, angry woman. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. Nigga, my BM was so wicked, I try and leave, shit call the police on Jake. If I try and leave. You're just gonna fucking leave us? You're gonna leave me here with this baby? You're gonna fucking... that's abandonment. I'm calling the police. Like, bitch, what the fuck? Bro, I'm getting away from your ass. So you know what, man? You call him, nigga. Oh, man, I'm gone. Your ass on tweet, bro. All right. Whew, boy, Carl. All you have about Shimmy out shot, boy. That bride there, boy, she's dementive. Okay. Verse 17. The wickedness of a woman changes her face and darkeneth her countenance like a sackcloth. Look, she changed her face to a fucking some kind of evil scowl, man. You know? And her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly. All wickedness is but little wickedness. Slug all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Come on, let the sinner man have her, man. Let them niggas have her. Cause boy, Jake is cool, man. Jake is cool on that shit. For real. Man. Oops. Whoa.
Proverbs 18.
Whoa.
Through desire, a man having separated himself, seek. Proverbs 6.
Yo. That was crazy. Is this what I wanted? Con. Alright. This is Proverbs 6 and 23. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life. And that reproof will come from counsel. Alright. But 24. To keep thee from an evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a woman, lust not after her beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. Yeah. What does it say? Stare not at the beauty of a woman. Or we just read that in the other scripture, man. All right. Lust not after her beauty in thy heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. That's what he said, with a haughty look in her eyelids, man. All right. For it means by of a whorish woman a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for precious life. All right. So she gonna hunt for more men to deal with, basically, in a nutshell. So man, let these women be. Let them be. If you gonna bust down, man, do what you do and get on through, man. You know, even if she want to continue that, but shit, bring it to her, man. I'm not having no relationship, bro. I'm cool. It's too much on Jake. Especially in this fucking day and time, man. Whatever. Ain't nobody got time. So with that, brothers, I'm going to say shalom.